Embark on an unforgettable journey into a world where the grass towers like a skyscraper and a dewdrop is a vast ocean. This is the realm of the tiny, where a single ladybug or a determined ant can become a legendary hero. A tiny bug's big adventure invites you to shrink down to size and see the world from a breathtaking new perspective. Crawl under colossal fern leaves, navigate the intricate bark of ancient trees, and discover the secret cities and hidden pathways that exist just beneath our feet in the vibrant, buzzing heart of the forest kingdom. Your mission is one of courage and compassion. Hippopotamus means river horse. It comes from the Greek words hippos, horse, and potamos, river. Hippos are the third largest land mammals, after elephants and white rhinos. They can weigh 1,500 to 4,000 kilograms, 3,300 to 8,800 pounds. That's heavier than a car. Honeybees live in colonies with a complex social structure including a queen, worker bees, and drones. Honeybees perform a dance to communicate the location of flowers, water, or new nest sites. Honeybees are responsible for pollinating around 1/3 of the food we eat, including fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Elephants mourn their dead. They will touch and revisit the bones of deceased companions. They display complex emotions like joy, grief, compassion, and even humor. An elephant's trunk has around 40,000 muscles used for breathing, smelling, touching, grabbing, and trumpeting. Elephants are herbivores. Grasshoppers can jump up to 20 times their body length thanks to their strong hind legs. Grasshoppers make sounds, called stridulation, by rubbing their hind legs against their wings to attract females. Grasshoppers look like small, wingless adults and molt several times as they grow. Grasshoppers live in grasslands, forests, Squirrels are accidental arborists. They have a behavior called scatter hoarding, where they collect nuts and seeds and bury them in numerous small caches all over their territory to eat later. However, they have such a phenomenal sense of smell that they can find nuts buried under a foot of snow. They don't recover all of them, and those forgotten acorns and nuts often sprout into new trees. It's estimated that squirrels are responsible for planting thousands of new trees annually. Rhino beetles spend most of their life, 1-2 years, as grubs, larvae, underground, feeding on decaying wood and plant matter. Rhinoceros beetles belong to the subfamily Dynastinae, with over 300 species, including the impressive Hercules beetle and Atlas beetle. Male rhino beetles have large, horn-like structures on their heads.
Sheep have amazing memories. They can recognize faces of other sheep and even humans and remember them for years. Sheep are very social animals and like to stay in groups. They often follow the leader. That's where the phrase "follow like sheep" comes from. Sheep say "baa" to communicate with each other. Lambs and their mothers can recognize each other by their unique sounds. Sheep grow thick wool that keeps them warm. Their wool is used to make clothes, blankets, and socks.
Mantises are ambush predators. They wait patiently and then attack with lightning speed. Their front legs are lined with sharp spikes to grab and hold prey securely. Mantises are the only insects that can turn their heads side to side about 180 degrees. This helps them track moving prey and stay alert for danger. Leafcutter ants. Mantises are ambush predators. They wait patiently and then attack with lightning speed. Their front legs are lined with sharp spikes to grab and hold prey securely. Reindeer are the only deer species in which both sexes grow antlers, though males are typically larger. Reindeer have been domesticated in northern Eurasia for thousands of years by indigenous peoples, especially the Sami. Reindeer dig through snow to eat lichen, a moss-like plant often called reindeer moss. Reindeer migrate farther than any other land mammal, up to 3,000 miles, 5,000 kilometers, a year. Reindeer are the only deer species in which both sexes grow antlers. Red imported fire ants are native to South America, but they have spread to the United States, Australia, China, and other countries. Red ants can sting repeatedly and inject venom that causes burning pain, itching, and pustules. Red ants have a caste system with queens, reproduction, workers, foraging, nest maintenance, and soldiers, defense. Red imported fire ants, Solenopsis invicta, but many other species are also red in color. Red imported fire ants are native to South America, but they have spread to the United States. Horses can sleep while standing thanks to a special locking system in their legs, but they need to lie down for deep sleep. Horse's eyes are on the sides of its head, giving it a nearly 360 degrees view, except directly in front and behind. Horses can learn commands, recognize human emotions, and remember people for years. Horses naturally live in herds and form strong bonds with other horses and humans. They have excellent long-term memory, better than many other domesticated animals. Crabs are arthropods, related to lobsters, shrimp, and even insects. They have hard exoskeletons, shells, made of chitin. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, with the front pair modified into claws, chellae, used for defense and feeding. Crabs have complex behaviors, including problem-solving, communication. Stag beetles are named for their large antler-like jaws that resemble the antlers of a stag, male deer. Stag beetles usually live only a few months, mainly in the summer to mate and lay eggs. Stag beetles are important decomposers, helping recycle nutrients by breaking down decaying wood. Adult stag beetles usually live only a few months, mainly in the summer to mate and lay eggs. Stag beetles are named for their large antler-like jaws that resemble the antlers of a stag, male deer. Stag beetles usually live only a few months, mainly in the summer to mate and lay eggs. Stag beetles are important decomposers. Snakes are reptiles. They belong to the order Squamata and are closely related to lizards. Snakes can consume prey much larger than their heads because their jaws are connected by very stretchy ligaments. Snakes live in forests, deserts, oceans, like sea snakes, and even urban areas. They eat rodents, birds, eggs, frogs, fish, and even other snakes. Snake ever recorded was a reticulated python, reaching over 25 feet, 7.6 meters. Its swarm to a bumblebee with a damaged wing, the great forest is full of creatures in need of a tiny hero. You'll work alongside the mighty insects of the soil, decode the flashing language of fireflies, and help the industrious ants protect their colony from a sudden flood.